maybe. But that's actually
Okay.
That's a funky one.
Gonna have the Cantankerous Cavalier make his way onto the stage. Baus brings out something a little bit. Also gives you a bit of a wombo combo with the Wukong, Cyclone and Magnet Storm, Shockwave there, and there's the Braum from Los Ratones.
Yeah, that was my worry, was if you don't take the Braum yourself, you end up giving that Braum across, and he's very strong with, answering for that Wukong engage or the follow-up from the Mbessa, but...
Baus even has a health potion.
Yeah. Is this a new era?
Maybe. Oh, Nemesis is almost dead. Camilo could have just flashed for that.
Pilot the champion to a certain extent as well.
Oh, good. Double crash down here, but Foundry has to leap away. Yukino coming in from the side. Svelia had started up that dragon, but is now forced away from it. Bounce on this Kled. He kind of has death protection under the tower because of Skull. Oh.
Oh.
No?
It's just stuck.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's like, when you go and you're like a child and you're playing at like a football match or rugby match and you're just standing there underneath your mother's, like at her leg, just like, I'm nervous, I don't want to go out there. I'm not ready to play the game.
Could also just be really tired. Maybe need some caffeine, something that will bolster its energy, in the lane. You got any ideas of what you could?
No.
It would be bullish to give that minion a drink right now.
Because then you can stop the full fighting, or stop the full scaling and just go for these fights. Like, we got options. Camilo, that's not where you want to be, lad.
Yeah, Camilo's getting caught out. There's the Emperor's Divide going down. Shockwave lands, but he doesn't really have an escape. Lost Ratones on the board first. 12 minutes into the game. I feel like Mountain Dragon.
I feel like this is how scientific research works.
Hey, look, no fight. Oh, Camilo with the Shockwave Magnustorm comes in. There's the culling. Living up to his name as Velia falls first. Emperor's Divide team Nemesis and Reckless safe, and they will back away. We even it out at 1-1. And that's enough, guys.
The handshake.
Okay. Yukino is right here, Baus.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Round the corner, round the bend, perhaps, as Baus is about to be dismounted from Skull, who'll run to the nearest bush. He flashes away, but Kalist is there. He charges straight into the wall, and Baus will fall. Kalist gets him. The next kill a lot quicker as Tau has to flash away on the bottom side. Lost Return is looking to collapse, knowing that KC were taking their time taking down Baus.
No public execution for Tau. This is a little risky staying under the tower.
Goes and clears out the minion wave. Redemption comes out, but they just don't have the damage yet. It's only a Nash's Cataclysm used as well in the end. Lost Returns will take him out a lot longer than they would have liked. And while this is happening, you've got a wave pushing in topside for Camilo. A Rift Herald begun by Yukino. And the mid lane pushed in by Kalist. TP comes back as KC. I mean, they might look for the fight here.
Baldril saying hello in the corner as a good TP again, like so.
I thought you were talking about Oriana for a second there. Shadowing Strike was about to find the stun. At the moment, a 5v4 in Lost Return's favor, but Tao's on his way across on that Mbessa. Baus having to jump away. Scuttlecraft going over to Lost Returns. The Magnet Storm onto two. Bombing against the follow-up. The Womboist of combos. The Cyclone on Velia blows him away as KC take the fight 3-0. Shadow Flame and Ludens finished on Camilo. Kalist on his way across. It does have the Infinity. Public Execution going down onto Baus, who does still hold onto his flash. There's a culling. He'll use it to dash away. Now dismounted, and Kalist comes in for a bit more of a chase. Redemption not in time when it comes out. But isn't enough healing. The Cyclone used on Nemesis as well. The Emperor's Divide not enough to keep him safe. Velia now needs to get out, has to flash. But Yukino will chase him down. A counter redemption won't be enough. The auto on his way. The red buff, I think, actually from Yukino secures the kill. And across the map, Lost Ratones are being taken out.
The fact you're losing on both sides of the map is a disaster for Lost Ratones. And KC now are opening the base, starting Anakan, pushing mid, and just doing everything you could possibly want. Although Tau might need to dip from here.
He has the flash. He'll jump onto Crowny, flashes the wall. Crowny, good. Used the explosive shot there to get the jump back in, gets the shutdown. Meanwhile, on the top side, Yukino has started up the Anakan. TP coming out from Nemesis. It's actually Baus who's going in with the TP alongside Nemesis. The two-man squad gonna charge towards the Anakan. They don't have a smite though, and Yukino does, but it's Camilo who secures it. Baus now having to dash his way away, will be dismounted as they head their way up towards this top side. Nemesis perhaps a little bit overextended. Yukino looking for that flank position. Prime's on his way. Does not quite have the flash. The Emperor's Divide out. He takes that. It's a big ultimate used as Callistus jumped on by Baus, but can dash across the wall with the relentless pursuit. Yukino caught out with the Glacial Fish, but another ultimate invested by Lost Ratones. Velia looking for that Cataclysm. Tao's going to TP in. The Cyclone once again to stop Velia finding the engage. Perfectly played by Yukino, and it will mean 2 more kills over to the boys in blue.
Yeah, I mean, the overcommitment there from Lost Ratones.
Oh, Prime, the Magnet Storm! A public execution of monstrous proportions for KC. They find 2 more, only Crowny remains standing. Long-range ward coming out from KC. Prime's going to try and keep that jungler at bay. Reckless on his way, puts the ward down, but unless Velia can get close enough to the pit, the steal is pretty minuscule as a possibility. Velia is nearby. They dive onto Baus with the Cyclone. They lock him up and Skull runs for the hills. Baus should have done the same. A public execution in with the Glacial Fish stopping Tao in his tracks. He'll be taken down. Yukino still sitting on the Baron, but they don't really have the protection for him to do this now. They're going to tank it. The Magnet Storm in. Reckless falling low. They dive onto Velia. Yukino unstoppable, but it's a 1-for-1. Both supports traded. Velia needs to try and get back in, but it's already slighted. KC take the Baron. A flash away from Camillu. The Emperor's Divide doesn't find him. Camillu survives. Callisto with a dash away.
Oh my god!
How? How did you survive that? Camillu and Callis walk away wounded, but once again, KC win the fight. From Crowny onto Callis, that just knocks him out of range. You can see Camillu having a whale of a time. As Tao caught out a little bit here, Cataclysm has to flash out a bit. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Callis and Yukino just pushing in for the inhibitor. Lost Ratones is trying to defend with the charge. Yukino able to back away for now. Reckless going in, looking for those concussive blows. The Baus dives a little bit too greedily, a little bit too deep. A TP behind him. As Baus will fall first, and now KC are on the march.
And there go, oh, the
public execution hits onto Nemesis. Emperor's Divide out from him to try and protect, but he can't get back to the rest of his team easily. The first Nexus Tower down, the Shockwave does fall short of catching onto Velia. Tao keeping Nemesis at bay. Callis trying to take down the second Nexus Tower, as Tao is clipped with the Winter's Bite. So that second Nexus Tower is going to fall as the Unbreakable unable to stop it. Meanwhile, the dive in from Velia, he just dies immediately, as does Reckless. Lost Ratones routed by KC as they clean up Crowny in the fountain. KC take it with an 11k lead.
Message received from KC. With multiple members playing together for the first time.